Hi everyone, my name is Anuja Kulkarni and I welcome you all in today's episode of Parenting Talks. Today we are going to discuss about respecting others and how it is a learned behavior when it comes to children. Most often parents complain that my child doesn't respect elders, or he doesn't easily say sorry, or he doesn't say thank you, or he doesn't listen to others. So basically it's a habit to respect others. And how is it learnt? It is learned through observing parents. So just to begin with, there are few behaviors that we are going to discuss today that in itself show that we respect our child, we respect others. So when your child observes you, he will also learn through all these behaviors how he can respect others. First one is active listening. So you listen to somebody with complete mental space. Even if you have your opinion about it, you have to listen to them first. Now tell me, as parents, how many times your child wants to tell you something but you are always preoccupied? Your child wants to tell you something, but even before your child finishes, you have an opinion about it. Sometimes even before your child explains something to you, you start shouting at your child because you anticipate that he might have done something wrong. This not only shows that you have to correct your child, but in some other sense may also say that you are wrong and wrong behavior will not be respected even if I respect you as a person. But your child doesn't understand that. He wants to express first. So when you listen to him, he understands that you are ready to take whatever he has to express. That itself, in other words, shows that you respect him as individual. Next is considering other person's opinion. Most often as elders, we make some decisions and then we just declare those decisions. It's always a good idea to have discussions in front of children. You may consider their opinion, may tell them how their opinion could be made better and how your opinion is more holistic, but it's always a good idea to consider their opinion regarding anything. Third one is allowing one person to be. When you correct somebody, you are saying that you could be better than this. In other words, we are saying that whatever you are currently is not acceptable. So it is very important for parents to understand how do you correct your child. You need not ridicule them at all. You need not say that you have done something very wrong. You can always say that this could be done better. You have done a wonderful job, but you know what? Yesterday you were better than this. This is a good way to show respect towards your child. At the same time, your child is also learning the way of communicating respect. When it comes to respect, it's also important that you need to control your physically harming child or verbally abusing your child. Because when you abuse physically or verbally to your child, you beat your child, you shout at him, you pinch him probably, or you give him a tight slap. All these things say that I do not respect your existence at this current point. Parents, there is one thing that we all have to remember, that you can have issues with actions or thought process of your child, but you cannot have issues with the existence of your child. So never blame or disrespect him as individual. Important thing is he is learning the same things when it comes to he behaving with others. Now let's talk about saying sorry or thank you. Many a times you want your child to say sorry or thank you, but he doesn't feel it. So when you ask him to say that, he may or he may not say it. If it is a younger child, he might say it for the sake of you. But if it is an older child, he will not say sorry or thank you when you start feeling embarrassed when it comes to a mob situation. Instances where you want them to say sorry or thank you should be discussed with them later on. But at the spur of the moment, the child may not feel something, process something and react accordingly. You need to discuss those instances afterwards when your child shows learning and understanding readiness. It is always a good idea to discuss later with your child regarding what actually happened, what did you express, what did you actually feel, and what did you want to communicate. This makes your child to think that my behavior might wanted to show respect towards others, but it did not. So next time your child will make necessary alterations to the behavior, And that is the time when you give a positive feedback later on regarding how your child has improved his ways of behavior. With this, if you think that it is never too late to inculcate respecting behavior in your child, make sure that you like, share and comment our video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. And with this regards, if you have any queries or any doubts, feel free to ask it to us. We would be happy to help. Thank you.